Hello. So this is my first live video on YouTube. Okay. I do not know or I do not have any proper idea how the things work. Okay. So let's try to jump into the charts. Probably you all can hear me, right? Okay. Can you hear me? Avinash, can you hear me? Dave, I'm fine. How are you? Extremely sorry, I'm very much new to this thing, so I do not have any proper idea how this thing works. For the first time I'm live. Okay. So let's jump to the analysis part. So this is the chart of auth CHF, auth Swiss franc. Okay. The chart is not loading up. I have already uploaded video on auth CAD Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. So let's switch to the auth CHF chart. Okay, auth Swiss franc. Eric, thank you so much. I'm from India. Thanks a lot, Eric. So this is a chart of auth CHF, and as you can see, I'm in my favorite 4 hours time frame. Okay, so let's analyze the chart first. So what do we see here? We are seeing a downward market or downtrend market here. Okay, if I zoom out the chart, then we can easily see that yes, the overall trend of the market is towards the downside, and as we all know, in the downtrend market we should mainly look for shorting opportunities, not it? Yes. So one thing is clear to us that yes, we should look for mainly shorting opportunities. Now let's look closer. Okay, so if we look at this particular portion, okay, wait, let me take out the pencil first. I'm extremely sorry for not being so professional. Okay, what happened to what happened to software Bandicam? Okay. Yeah, it's opening up. I'll get the pencil. Okay, I need the pencil because without pencil, I won't be able to teach in a better way. So this is my recording software, my dear subscribers. This is my recording software Bandicam. Okay, I use Bandicam because it's very easy to use. Okay, there are plenty of screen recorders available on the market, but Bandicam is good. Okay, so we have the software right now. Okay, so one thing is clear to us that auth CHF, this currency pair, okay, this currency pair is in downtrend. Okay, this currency pair is in downtrend. But if I zoom in, okay, and if I tell you to just concentrate on this particular portion, then what do we see here? We can see that yes, overall the trend of the market is towards the downside, but right now we are seeing a sideways market. Okay, and as we all know, okay, in a sideways market we get trading opportunities on both the sides. Okay, so we can also buy here, okay, and we can also sell here because overall the trend of the market is towards the downside, no doubt, but still the present trend, okay, the present trend is towards the downside, therefore we will get opportunities on both the sides. Okay, so till now we are clear to this part. Now let's switch to the weekly time frame one and see what the weekly time frame is telling us. Okay, see, this is the weekly time frame. Okay, see, now things have changed little bit. Okay, in the weekly time frame we can see that overall the market is in downtrend, there is no doubt about it. Okay, and we can see that market is in downtrend since 15th of March, and right now we are standing in the month of June. So it's been around 2 months. Okay, May, March, okay. More than 2 months. and the market is still in downtrend. Okay, but there is a but here, and the but is, you can see that, okay, you can see that there is a support in the weekly chart. And as we all know, weekly chart is extremely important. Weekly chart is important because it is the time frame of the big boys. Okay, so this level is very important for us, and this is the reason. Okay, right now we can see that this is the reason why market is struggling at this particular price point when market was having so much selling pressure, because you can see that this week market formed a red candle, previous week market formed a spinning top kind of a pattern, which means that sellers tried to push the price downward, but buyers were present in the market. Buyers are standing at this current price level, and they did not allow the market to go down further. And before that week, we could see a doji, again an indication, again a battle between the bulls and the bears. So this level is quite important for the market right now, because in this level market is struggling, market is trying to hold the support. Okay, so we have this price level now. So let's switch to the 4 hours time frame and see what should be our strategy then. So we are back to the 4 hours chart again, and as you can see here, okay, we have this black line here. Okay, so this black line is the support. Okay, this black line is extremely important for the market, because this support belongs to the weekly time frame. If this support belongs to the weekly time frame, so what should be a strategy then? Okay, our strategy is simple. We have one resistance also, and we have two supports here. Okay, and right now you can see that, okay, market is just standing at the support. Okay, market just closed at the support point on the last trading session. So let the market open on Monday and just see where the price goes. Okay, in case market starts going up from here, if you want to avoid, you can avoid seeing these three candles. Okay, but the best trading opportunity in this market will be either at this level or at this level. Okay, so in case market goes up from here and reach this particular price level or this resistance, then just observe the price. If you see price reversing from this particular price level, you can short the market. On the other hand, if price starts going up from here, from this particular point onwards, it totally depends on you. Okay, if you see that market is taking good support, okay, support, if the support looks good enough for you, then you can take a risk of buying here. Otherwise you can just avoid and wait for the market to come down to this particular price level, because this is the price level that belongs to the weekly chart. Okay, so this whole support zone belongs to the weekly chart. So you can wait for the market to bounce from this particular level to go for a buy order. Otherwise, this is also a good level to short the market. So these are the two levels for auth CHF chart. Okay. Okay, you're not seeing my cursor moving. I'm extremely sorry. Let's switch to the auth JPY. Okay, auth JPY. So auth JPY, this is the chart of auth JPY, and if we look at the chart, and we can see that the chart looks choppy. Okay, this is not a beautiful chart to trade. Okay, not a beautiful chart to trade. And yes, one thing is very clear to us, that we have a resistance here. Okay, and there is no doubt about it. Okay, and this looks like a good support here also. Okay, now let's switch to the 4 hours time frame and see what the chart is telling us. Okay, see, things have changed a little bit. Okay, when we switch to the 4 hours time frame on the auth JPY chart, we can see that overall the trend of the market is very bullish. Okay, but we have a strong resistance here on this chart, and we can see that market is trying to cross this resistance since 15th May again. Okay, So for the last 2 months, market is struggling to cross this resistance. So this resistance belongs to the big boy. So we have an important resistance for the weekly chart. Uh, so from the weekly chart, we understood one thing, that yes, though market is very much bullish, we have a resistance. Okay. So let's discuss what should be a strategy. Okay, you need another monitor screen to monitor the movement of screen. Okay, let me check. I can see the cursor on my monitor. Anyways, so we are back to the chart again, and I'm in a 4 hours time frame. Okay, so as we all know, this is a choppy market, and in a choppy market, we get opportunities on both the side. And we can see that during the last trading session on Friday, market formed two big red candles. And after the two big red candles, can you see a small candle here? Okay, so this small candle suggests that, okay, try to understand the market psychology here. Okay, try to understand the market emotion here. So after these big two candles, okay, a formation of a small candle like this suggests that there are buyers present in the market. There are buyers sitting at this price level, and they are quite serious about the market, and they will also not allow the market to go down that easily. So let the market open on Monday and just see where the price opens. If you see that price has seriously taken support at this price level, and if you see that price is about to reverse from here or bounce from this particular price level, if you see the price about to bounce or reverse, you can go for a buy order here. And this is a choppy market. Okay, when market will go and hit this particular price level or this particular resistance zone, you will get a good option to short the market. Okay, but remember, always confirmation is always important. Okay, so confirmation will be in the form of a shooting star or shooting star or price rejection from above. Okay, so once you get a confirmation, then you'll get a shorting opportunity here. And if market goes up from here tomorrow, you'll get a buying opportunity here. And on the other hand, if you find market lingering around this particular price level, okay, let me mark this level. Okay, so this level is also very important. Okay, if you find market lingering around this resistance, okay, suppose market goes up from here, market crosses this resistance and market goes up, okay, then also you must be very careful near this resistance, because this resistance belongs to the weekly chart. Market is struggling to cross this resistance for the past 8 weeks. Therefore, you'll get a good shorting opportunity at this price level. Maron, okay, Maron, actually I do not look for any particular time frame. See, let me tell you one thing. Okay, suppose just look at this particular candle. Okay, so we are seeing a shooting star kind of a pattern with price rejection from above, is not it? And you can see that I'm in the 4 hours time frame. Okay, so if I change the time frame also, okay, if I change the time frame, okay, the price rejection will still be there. Okay, is not it? So it totally depends on you. Right now I'm comfortable with 4 hours time frame, so I take the confirmation from the 4 hours time frame. So if you are comfortable with the 1 hour time frame, or if you are trading in 1 hour time frame, then you can go ahead. Okay, it totally depends on the uh, comfortness of the trader, okay, or the time frame that you mainly trust. Okay, I mainly trust the 4 hours time frame. Sorry, Eric, I do not know. Actually, I do not have an idea why this thing is happening. Okay, I'll try to manage next time. Okay, I'll have to actually see. This is my first time doing live, so I'll try to rectify all the mistakes in my next video. Okay, so please do not mind. I'm extremely sorry. Okay. So for the confirmation, okay, for the confirmation, you just consult your own time frame. Okay, I'll not recommend any particular time frame because see, I'm comfortable in the 4 hours time frame. Okay, I know how the chart moves on 4 hours time frame. You may be comfortable trading on the 1 hour time frame or 30 minutes time frame. Then you take the confirmation from the 15 minutes time frame or the 30 minutes time frame that you trade on. Okay. Okay, Raj, Euro USD, Euro Raj, I have already uploaded a video on Euro USD. Okay, still I'll look. Odd NZD. Okay, so odd NZD, Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. Okay, so this is the chart for Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, guys, and this is a very bullish chart. Okay, there is no doubt about it. The chart is beautiful when going up. Okay, this is a trending market, and as we all know, in a trending market like this, we should only look for buying opportunities. Okay, because if we short the market here, then we will get trapped. Therefore, no shorting opportunities, only we must look for buying opportunities. Okay, and we can see that this chart. Okay, let me check if this is taking any. Is it following a trend line? No, it is not following a trend line. Okay, just guys remember one thing: do not force a trend line. Okay, trend lines should not be forced. ISO 144 is very low. Okay, at least switch to 360 or 480. 144 is very low. You won't be able to see anything. Okay. So this is an uptrend market. The market is very bullish. There is no doubt about it. Okay. So let's switch to the 4 hours weekly time frame once and see what should be a strategy or what the weekly time frame is telling us. So the weekly time frame is also telling us this same story. Okay, you can see that this week market formed a green candle. Previous week also market formed a green candle, and market has already bounced from this particular support level. Okay. Therefore, market is also very much bullish. Then what should be a strategy for Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar? Okay. The strategy is simple. Okay, this is a trending market, and we can see that the market is also not taking support at any moving average. Okay, or any trend line. Okay, let's change the value of this moving average once and see. Yeah, we can see that it is kind of taking support at this 20 moving average. Okay, but to be honest, I'm not a big fan of 20 moving average. So if you want to use the 20 moving average as a support, then you can use the support. Okay, but what you can do is that, okay, or what I will do is that right now you can see the stochastic RSI in the overbought zone. Okay, so wait for the stochastic RSI to come down to the oversold zone, because see, if you buy here, then as we all know, market never goes up like this. Okay, market generally moves up down, okay, in a zigzag pattern. So if you buy at this price, and when it will be coming down to take rest, okay, then your heart will grow faster, you will be nervous. Okay, so wait for the perfect opportunity or the correct opportunity. Therefore, you can see the stochastic RSI in the overbought zones. Let the stochastic RSI come down to the oversold zone. When it will be going up from here like this, then just look at the position of the price. If you see price taking support at the 20 moving average or anywhere, okay, then you can go for a buy. Okay, otherwise, avoid NZD if you are unable to get a better trade. But I'll say, okay, instead of just relying on this 20 moving average, let the price come to the oversold zone. When it will be going up from here, then go for a buy order. odd USD already I have uploaded a video. Okay, so I'll be avoiding this because I have already uploaded a video. Let's switch to CAD CHF, CAD Swiss franc. CAD CHF, CAD CHF. The chart looks very bad. Okay, the chart looks very bad. Okay, let's switch to the weekly time frame once and see what the weekly time frame is telling us. Okay, so weekly time frame is telling us a market. Okay, we are getting some levels from the weekly time frame. Let me draw the lines here. Okay, and you can see that we on the weekly time frame we are also getting a support level. Ah, unable to adjust the line. So, so these are the levels from the weekly chart. Okay, so this is the resistance and this is the support. Okay, what we can do is that, okay, just mark these two levels. Okay, so one thing is clear to us that when, see, right now market is far away from this resistance. Okay, so in case market goes up in next week or after 2 weeks, then we will get a good shorting opportunity at this price level. Okay, and on the other hand, if market come down to the particular support level, then I'm still not sure whether it will take support or not. Okay, overall the chart is not that good. Okay, nah. Okay, I'll just pass this chart. Okay, I will not trade personally, and I'll also recommend you to not trade on this chart. Okay, just avoid this chart because the things are not very good, or things doesn't look very good here. The only thing that we have from this chart is that this level. Okay, 0.7523. So just note down this level. When CAD CHF will be in this level or hit this level, then we will observe the price and see how the price reacts or how the price does. Okay, so that is the only good opportunity that I'm seeing here right now. Because see, otherwise, okay, if you want to take some risk, what you can do is, okay, when market will be going up next time, you can short the market. If market reverses from this, wait, let me change this. Oh, forgot to change the value. Okay, in case market goes up from here, okay, in case market goes up from here and reverses, then you can try to short the market. But personally, I'll avoid. Okay, personally, I'll avoid, and I'll also tell you to avoid because here we are seeing a divergence. Okay, here we are seeing a divergence, but the chart is not that good. Okay, so just avoid this chart. No need to trade on this chart. There are multiple currency pairs available. Okay, just keep your eyes on this particular level. That's it. Mr. Jamil, already I have uploaded a video on ODSC. Okay, Euro, I'll be coming. Okay, CAD JPY. Let's switch to the CAD JPY. CAD Japanese Yen. Okay, CAD Japanese Yen. So what do we see here? Overall, the trend is towards the upside. The market is in uptrend. Okay, market is in uptrend. So considering the overall trend of the market, we should look for buying opportunities mainly. Okay, but if we just look at this particular portion, or if I tell you to look at this particular portion, then what do you see? My dear friends, what do you see? Just tell me, what do you see right now? Mine is 50 MA, normal 50 moving average, simple moving average. I do not use any EMA. So you can see that CAD JPY. Okay, this right now the market is in sideways. Okay, overall CAD JPY is in uptrend. There is no doubt about it. But if we look at this particular portion here, then we can easily see that right now market is in a range here. Okay, right now market is in a range, and as we all know, in a range bound market we get opportunities on both the side. Okay, we can short the market at the resistance, and we can go for buy at the support level. Okay, now let's switch to the weekly time frame once and see what the weekly time frame is telling us. Okay, weekly time frame. So weekly time frame is telling us that market is very much bullish, and we have a resistance on the weekly chart, so we must be careful. So we can see that on the weekly chart, okay, after hitting the resistance level, market failed to cross, and right now market is coming down. Okay, so from the weekly chart we have the resistance level. Now let's switch to the 4-hour chart and see what should we do next. Okay, so the strategy has kind of simple here. Okay, so in your trading platform, draw a line like this. Okay, and this level is your support. Okay, this is your support and this is your resistance. Okay, and you can see that right now market is trading here. So let the market open on Monday, and as we all know, okay, I never recommend to trade in the middle. Okay, this is your no trading zone. You do not need to trade in the middle. Just wait for the price to come down to this particular support level. Okay, and when it will bounce from here, okay, then only you should click on the buy button. Or in case it crosses this level, do not short the market. Okay, in case it crosses also this level, then do not short the market, because see, overall the trend is up. Okay, therefore in case you short the market, okay, then there is a possibility that you will get trapped, because see, previously market has crossed this level. Okay, but immediately market has bounced also. Therefore do not short the market, only go for buying opportunities at this particular level support. And on the other hand, if market goes up from here, then you'll get a good opportunity to short the market at the resistance level. Okay, so let me tell you the figure here. So this is the resistance level here. Okay, so this resistance level is important for you. Okay, and this support level, just keep a note of these two levels. Okay, and just remember, you do not need to trade in the middle. Now let's switch to the CHF JPY, Swiss franc Japanese yen. Okay, so okay, this chart looks beautiful, this chart looks bullish. Okay, I think I can draw a trend line here. Yes, I can draw a trend line here. Okay, so this chart is a beautiful chart, CHF JPY. Yes, I'll also keep my eyes on Monday on this chart. Okay, because see, things are very beautiful. We can see that overall the trend is towards the upside. Market is an uptrend. Market is taking support at this trend line. Okay, this is a dynamic support. So okay, do I have got these levels? These are not required because these are old levels. Okay, just look at the weekly time frame once and see what the weekly time frame is telling us. Okay, this is R2 RT. Okay, so there is no pivot level here, but still market is struggling to cross this level. Okay, but overall we can see that weekly chart is also telling us the same story. Market is bullish. Let's switch to the 4 hour time frame and see what should be a strategy. As we all know, trading in a trending market is easier in comparison to sideways market. Okay, so this market is very much bullish and is a trending market. Okay, and we can see that stochastic RSI is also in our favor because it is in the oversold zone. So let the market open on Monday and see where the price goes or what the price does. If you see market taking support at this particular price level, okay, and if you see stochastic RSI is also going up like this, okay, then you can go for a buy order. The overall the setup of CHF JPY is beautiful. Okay, there is no doubt about it. Okay, just wait for the market opening on Monday and see. If you see that market is still respecting this trend line as a valid support, you can go for a buy order. But remember, follow risk management. Follow risk management properly and do not risk more than 2% of your trading capital, because see, any setup may go wrong. Okay, any setup, any indicator, any chart pattern may go wrong because we do not decide the direction of the market. That is the harsh reality. Okay, so this is a good chart. I'll also keep my eyes on tomorrow. Okay, euro Australian dollar. Okay. Not a beautiful chart. Okay, things are not very beautiful because the market was in sideways, then went up, and right now market is in sideways again. And is there any support? Okay, is there any support, guys? Do you see any support here? There is a support here, but overall, see, the tendency of the market is towards the downside. Okay, so I am not very convinced with this chart. Mm, no, am I doing? No, no, I'm doing it forcefully. Not required. Not required. Not required. 50 moving average. Okay, you can see that when market tried to go up here, then 50 moving average acted as a resistance for the market. So looking at the present chart, then what I can see here is that, okay, if market goes up from here tomorrow, okay, then if market reverses from this particular point, okay, if 50 moving average acted as a resistance and if it provides the resistance, and if market reverses, then you can think of shorting the market. Otherwise, I do not see any good or big opportunity here, because see, if we look at this particular portion, then we can see that, okay, we can see that overall the market is in a range here. Okay, market is in a narrow range here, but see, there is not much volatility here, and this black line is also not a proper support or a very not a very strong support here. Okay, because market has taken support at this level only once. Okay, but still I'm considering this as a support, because when market fell with great pressure, this is the level that provided support. So this is not a extreme support or a crucial support for the market, but still, okay, but once it got resistance from the 50 moving average, so in case it reverses or show signs of reversal on Monday after hitting the 50 moving average, then we can think of shorting the market. Let's switch to the weekly time frame once and see. Yeah, see, this is the weekly time frame. Okay, this is a weekly time frame, and we can see that there is not much movement on the weekly time frame, and we can see that right now market, uh, can you see this candle? Okay, market has formed a doji this week, and after doji means there was a battle between the bulls and the bears. Okay, and after taking support, okay, market bounced. So okay, so this level is, so okay, so this support is also important for us. So now we have the clear picture. Now we have the clear picture. That's why uh, multi-time frame analysis is important. Okay, so weekly time frame is telling us that, okay, this would be the level, sorry. Okay, so in case market takes support at this price level, okay, if you find taking support at this price level, you can go for a buy order. Okay, if market bounces from here, then on the other hand, if market reverses from the 50 moving average on Monday, you can short the market. Okay, so these are the only two opportunities here, but Overall, I'm not very much convinced with the chart of euro odd. Okay, I'll pass. Okay, personally, I'll not trade, and the rest depends on you. Euro cat. Let me remove the drawings. Overall downtrend, but right now the market is on a range. Okay, almost all the market are in a range, Baha, in a range here. Okay, see this market is also in a tight range here. Okay, so we have got levels here. So this is the resistance for us. Okay, and do we have a good support here? Yes, we have got this support here. Let's look at the weekly chart once and see what the weekly chart is telling us. Okay, we have one more support here on the weekly chart. Okay, let me mark the level. Okay, apart from this, we do not have anything here, anything else here. So this is it. Okay, so things are very clear to us right now. Okay, if you find market coming down to this particular support level, okay, if you find market bouncing or price being rejected from below, you can go for a buy order at this level. And if market crosses this level, then there is a good possibility that market will bounce from this particular level. Okay, this level. So in case market crosses this level also, okay, then you'll find market taking support at this level and you can go for a buy order. So keep your eyes on EuroCAD at these two levels. Okay, these two levels look good. Okay, though there is not much movement, there is not much volatility, but still this level, these two levels look good. On the upside, we have got this level as the resistance. Okay, 1.4820. This level is acting or standing as a resistance for the market. In case market goes up from here, just observe the price. If you see some price reversal from here, you can short the market. Okay, so these three are the important levels on EuroCAD chart. Double bottom, yes, yes, double bottom. Okay, this chart looks peculiar. This is the chart of Euro CHF, Euro Swiss franc. Okay, Euro Swiss franc chart. Hmm. Right now we can see that after crossing this support level, market is coming down with great force. Okay, there is huge selling pressure in the market right now. Okay, let's switch to the weekly time frame once and see what the weekly time frame is telling us. So you can see that weekly time, okay, market has crossed the weekly time frame. Okay, but in the weekly time frame we have a 50 moving average coming up. Okay, so there is a possibility. I'll not say that this is a very important support, but there is a possibility that 50 moving average will try to provide some support to the market. But this week market has formed a big fat red candle, which means that selling pressure was very high, and there is a good possibility that the same selling pressure will be there tomorrow or the next week as well. So what should be a strategy on Euro CHF? So seeing this red candle, okay, seeing this red candle or this particular portion here, okay, we must we must forget about this. Okay, this portion is no longer required for us. Okay, whatever happened to the market previously, this portion is no longer required, and right now we just need. Okay, if you want to short the market, okay, then you'll have to wait for the perfect opportunity. Okay, for that, okay, you'll have to wait for the market to go up. In that case, you can take the help of stochastic RSI. You can see that stochastic RSI in the oversold zone right now. So when stochastic RSI will be in overbought zone, okay, and when it will be going down again, then you can look for shorting the market. Okay, so that is one opportunity for you. And if market goes up from here sharply, okay, then you can see the 50 MA 50 moving average is also coming up. Okay, so the second possibility is 50 moving average will provide the resistance and market will go down again. That is your second opportunity or second possibility. And the third possibility is this level, this resistance level. Okay, but right now you can see that market is trading far away from this resistances. So if you want to trade on Euro CHF currency pair, then wait for the market or stochastic RSI to go up. When it will be going down from the overbought zone, then you can short the market. Okay, but till then, do not short the market right now, because see, market has come down. Okay, market has come down a lot, and if you short the market here, then you will be compromising with the trading discipline. Your risk to reward ratio will not match. Okay, so do not short the market. Yes, ISO actually, yes, I know that I'm having some problem, technical issues with the cursor. Okay, I'll try to rectify from next time onwards. Euro GBP, I have already uploaded a video. Let's switch to Euro JPY, Euro Japanese Yen. Okay, so this is the chart of Euro Japanese Yen. Overall uptrend, and we can see that though market is trying to come down, or there is some selling pressure present in the market, but still there is no trend reversal. As we all know, we can only consider a trend reversal when we get an inverted V in an uptrend market, or a V formation in a downtrend market. And this market is an uptrend, and still we do not have the V formation. Okay, so until and unless we get a inverted V formation or V pattern, we cannot consider this as a trend reversal. So what should be a strategy then? Okay, strategy is looks complicated. Okay, really looks complicated to me, because previously we can see that market was very much bullish, market was very beautifully going up, sweetly going up, taking support at the 50 moving average. So considering this support, okay, considering 50 moving average support, we can see that right now the same support is acting as a resistance for the market. Therefore, the only trading opportunity that I see here right now is this. Okay, if market goes up from here, okay, then just observe the price when it will hit the 50 moving average. If it reverses just like previous times, then we can short the market at the 50 moving average. Just short when market will be going up from here. Okay, when market going up from here, just short the market at the 50 moving average. But remember, confirmation, and you'll get the confirmations in the form of a shooting star or price rejection from above, or candles like this. Okay, once you get the confirmation that yes, the previous support, the 50 moving average, has converted into a, or transformed itself into a resistance, then you can short the market. Okay. Apart from that, I do not see any possibilities on the 4 hours chart. Okay, because this level may try to act as support. Okay, so there is also a possibility that market will try to reverse from this particular zone or support level. So in case market reverses or bounces from this level, okay, if you want to buy, then be very careful, because see, I cannot assure you or that this is a valid support, because from the chart it doesn't look very convincing. Okay, this support level does not look very convincing. Therefore, my dear friends, be very careful if you want to buy at this particular level. From my analysis or from my point of view, okay, only the 50 moving average looks good enough to short the market. Okay, but again, be very careful, you need the confirmation, because overall the trend of the market is still towards the upside. Okay, overall market is still going up. Okay, so if you are shorting the market here, then still you are taking some risk, because you are going against the trend. So be very careful. Okay, Now let's switch to the 4 hours time frame and see what the 4 hours time frame is telling us. Sorry, with the weekly time frame. We can see that weekly time frame is also very bullish. Okay, so we must be very careful. Okay, and if you do not want to take any risk, and or if you cannot afford to take any risk, then just avoid the market. Okay, there are plenty of currency pairs available with plenty of good opportunities. If you want to avoid the market, then you can avoid the market. Euro, New Zealand dollar. Okay, you can always see that I have got lines here. Okay, I have already got two lines here, and surprisingly those two lines are still acting as a resistance and a support for the market. Okay, if I zoom out the chart, then we can still see that overall the trend of the market is, there is no trend. Market is in sideways. Okay, this is a sideways market or a choppy market, and as we all know, in a choppy market we get trading opportunities on both the side. We can go for buy at the support and we can short the market at the resistance. And we can see that, okay, this chart looks good. We can see that, in fact, the support and resistance, both these levels are very crucial, because whenever market is trying to cross this level, it is not allowing. So resistance is very strong. On the other hand, support is also very strong. As a result, market is caught. Okay, market is caught in between these two range. But one thing that we need to focus here is that, okay, bulls are gaining momentum here, because see, after forming this low, okay, market is making lower highs here. Okay, market is making lower highs here. So whenever we get a pattern like this, then there is a possibility that bulls are gaining momentum, bulls are gathering strength, and there is a good possibility that market will cross. Okay, now let's switch to the weekly time frame once and just find out what the weekly time frame is telling us. Okay, this is the weekly time frame, and okay, we do not have any strong support in the form of pivot or any strong resistance on the form of pivot. Okay, so weekly time frame is useless for this Euro NZD chart. Do you understand what did I tell us just now? This is a very strong resistance. This is a very strong support. Okay, but market is making higher lows. Okay, you can see that market is not breaking the previous lows. Market is breaking higher lows. Market is unable to cross this resistance level. There is no doubt about it. Okay, but it is also not crossing the previous high. So there is a possibility that market will break this level. Okay, so let the market open on Monday and just see how the price reacts or where the price goes. Okay, if market reverses from here on Monday, if market reverses from here on Monday with volume and all, then you can short the market. There is no doubt about it. Okay, but on the other hand, if you find market crossing this level, okay, if you find market crossing this level, then also wait for some time and just observe the price and see. Okay, confirmation is always important, because see, I have already shown you how this level is acting as a strong resistance for the market. Therefore confirmation is also always important. Okay, so wait for the market to cross this level. If you find that market is trading comfortably above this level, then you can go for a buy order. Okay, because see, previously also market has crossed the resistance level. Okay. But do you see that market is trading comfortably? No, after crossing this resistance, market immediately formed a red candle. After that, again market formed a pin bar pattern. Again market tried to go up. Okay, you can see that there, though market was trading above this level, but there was price struggle. Price was struggling, sellers were pushing the price downward. Therefore, in this kind of scenario, or if you see this kind of a scenario on Monday, then do not buy. Okay. Only buy if you see market trading comfortably above this level. Just like GBP US. Oh no no no! This chart is different. GBP odd. Okay, yeah. This chart has ditched me. This chart has betrayed me. Okay. Things look good here, but I will just tell you to avoid GBP odd because see, there is not much movement in this present chart. So do not take any position here until and unless you see any good volume. You can see that previous week, okay, previous week there was not much volume. Volatility was very less. Okay, so do not trade on this chart. Avoid GBP or okay until and unless you see any good volume. Otherwise things are beautiful. Okay, otherwise it was or it is okay. I bought last week because it was following a trend channel, but there was not much volatility, so I just press on the exit button. But things are still very beautiful, but there is not much volatility here. And if there is no volatility in the market, or if there is no movement in the market, then there is no use of trading. It's not it. So if possible, do not trade. Do not trade on GBP or just avoid it. If you see volume, then you can go for it. Otherwise, avoid it. Okay. GBP CAD, British Pound, Canadian Dollar. Okay, so we have got two levels here. Okay. Mm, the support does not look very much convincing, so support is not required. Okay, we do not want this support. Okay. But the resistance looks promising. Okay, can you see, guys? Okay, my dear friends, can you see this resistance? The resistance level look very promising. Okay, and right now we can see that market is just standing at the resistance level with price rejection from above, and stochastic RSI is also giving us a green sign, which means the stochastic RSI is in the overbought zone. So things are beautiful. Now let's look at the weekly time frame once and see what the weekly time frame is telling us. Okay, weekly time frame is also ugly as shit. Apart from this ugly chart, we do not have any particular levels here. Okay, fine. Overall, we can see that it was in downtrend, so the best trading opportunity is, there is no doubt about it, this level only. Okay, this resistance level. So let the market open on Monday. If you see that market is ready to go down from here, you can short the market. Short the market, your stop loss will be above this level. Okay, that's it. And follow risk management. Okay, follow risk management properly. Just short the market on Monday. If you see selling pressure, okay, if market forms a green candle, then do not short the market, or do not be a blind trader. Okay, do not short the market if you see a green candle. Only short the market if you see selling pressure on Monday. Otherwise things look good on GBP CAD. Though the chart looks shit, but things are good. Now let's switch to GBP CHF, British Pound, Swiss Franc. This is the chart of British Pound, Swiss Franc. Another ugly chart. My dear friends, another ugly chart. Sachin, I have already uploaded a video on Euro USD. Separately, you can check on my Forex analysis playlist. Okay. Anyways, GBP CHF. Okay, this chart looks very ugly to me. Okay. Personally, I'll just avoid trading in a chart like this. Let's see what the weekly time frame is telling us. Things are not very clear. Okay, see, right now we can see that market is just standing at the resistance, which is also acting as support. Okay, things are very bad, very confusing, very ugly here. Okay, avoid GBP CHF. Avoid GBP CHF. Yeah, but this level looks good. Okay, but right now the current market price is far away. Okay, right now market is trading here. The only level that looks good to me is this. Okay, this resistance level. 1.2782 level. Okay, only this level looks good to me. So if market mm, reaches or hit this resistance level anytime in the next week, then you can short the market. Otherwise, avoid this chart. Okay, to be very honest, okay, I do not like this kind of chart. And see, you also, you do not need to trade on all the chart. Okay, see, what I'm doing is that, okay, right now I'm just analyzing these currency pairs, and or in almost every currency pair I'm giving you the price levels. So what your job is to just trade on this particular price levels only. You do not need to jump into trading blindly. Okay, so be a patient trader, that's it. For example, this currency pair, British pound, Swiss franc. Okay, so if it is trading here, then you do not need to trade here. This is a chart. Okay, this is a chart. Okay, that looks very messy. This chart looks shit. There is no doubt about it. Then why you should trade your hard-earned money on a chart that looks like a shit? Is not it? Avoid this kind of chart. Okay, only trade when it will reach this purple line. Okay, that's it. GBP JPY, I have already uploaded a video. Okay, let's switch to GBP NZD. This chart looks good. British pound, New Zealand dollar, and overall the market is in uptrend. Overall the market is in uptrend, and you can see that I have got two lines here. Okay, already drawn lines here. 1.9774, and I have this 1.9330. Okay, these two are the levels on this chart right now. You can see that, okay, this market, okay, right now this market is also in, looks like a sideways market. Okay, with a resistance on the upside and support on the downside. But you can see that, okay, this market is also, okay, trying to cross the level, and you can see that market is forming lower highs, and market is kind of following a trend line also, which means that though there is a resistance here, okay, resistance here standing at standing above, but market is gathering strength, bulls are gathering strength. Okay, and you can see that Friday, okay, on Friday session during the last trading hours, market has successfully crossed this resistance level. Okay, so your job is to observe GBP NZD on Monday. Okay, and just see how the price is doing after the market opening. And you can see the stochastic RSI is also in the overbought zone. So once the market opens on Monday, okay, then do not buy right away. Okay, yes, if you see that market is trading comfortably also above this level, still you should not buy right away, because see, market is an overbought zone. Eventually it will come down, then your heartbeat will be, okay, going over the top. Okay, therefore you should not buy. Okay, buy at any price. As I always say, never ever, okay, Chase the market. Do not chase the market. Let the price come to you. Okay. So wait for the stochastic RSI to come down to the oversold zone. When stochastic RSI will be in oversold zone, then just look at the position of the price. If you see that stochastic RSI has come down to the oversold zone and it is about to go up from here, and if you see that price is still trading above this level, then you will get the confirmation that yes, truly the resistance has become the support, and you can go for a buy order. Okay. Apart from this buy order, I will not recommend any shorting opportunity or short order or sell order here, because market is forming lower highs here. Okay, so in this kind of scenario, though the market looks um, sideways market, but still I'll not recommend to short the market here. Okay, so let the market open on Monday. Okay, let's see. So NZD CAD, New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar. Okay, the chart looks clean. Yes, it is a clean chart. Okay. So overall, the trend is towards the downside. Okay, this is a downtrend market. And you can see that 50 moving average is kind of acting as a resistance. During this part, okay, market went rogue. Okay, market went rogue. Okay, but right now market is back to the track again and still respecting the 50 moving average as a resistance. And as we all know, trading in a trending market is easier in comparison to sideways market, and we can see that 50 moving average is acting as a resistance. And as we all know, in a downtrend market we should mainly look for shorting opportunities, because if we go against the trend, then there is a possibility that we will get trapped. Therefore, what's our duty? Our duty is simple. Okay, our duty is simple. Just wait for the opportunity. Okay, and when the market will go up from here, when the market will go up from here, okay, and hit the 50 moving average, then if you see that if you see that 50 moving average is still acting as a resistance, then you can short the market. Okay, otherwise leave it. Okay, because this is the resistance, so only short the market at the resistance only. Okay, and now let's switch the weekly time frame once and see what the weekly time frame is telling us. Okay, mm, there is not much on the weekly chart, but we have one important support level on a weekly chart. Can you see this level? Okay, on the weekly chart you can see that for the last 5 weeks, okay, 1 2 3 4 5, for the last 5 weeks market is respecting this level as a support. Okay, therefore we have one support level. Yes, this is the support level. Okay, so this, okay, here in this 4 hours time frame you can see that, okay, this looks like a normal support level, but the weekly chart has given us the confirmation that yes, this support level is much more important than it looks on the 4 hours time frame. So what should be a strategy? Yes, the strategy remains the same. Okay, so if market reverses from the 50 moving average, you can short the market, but remember one thing, this will be your take profit. Okay, this is, you need to exit once market hit this support level. Okay, do not expect much. NZD CAD will give you some small profit only. दीवाना तू मेरी जान দাদা জিবিপি ইউএসডি ডিসকাস হয়ে গেল হ্যাঁ মাসুক জিবিপি ইউএসডি তো আমি তোমার অলরেডি ভিডিও আপলোড করে দিয়েছি হ্যাঁ তুমি ওখানে দেখে নিও NZD CHF New Zealand dollar Swiss franc. Okay, so the chart looks similar to the New Zealand dollar Canadian dollar, because we can see that overall the trend is towards the downside. Okay, we do not need these two lines. Okay, overall the trend is towards the downside, and we can see that on many occasions 50 moving average acted as a resistance to the market. Okay. Hmm. And I think I can also draw a trend line here. Yes, I can draw a trend line here. Okay. So before discussing the strategy, let me see what the weekly time frame is doing. Okay, this is the weekly time frame, and okay, not much on the weekly time frame for the Monday. So looking at the 4 hours time frame, okay, and the weekly time frame, the strategy is simple. You can see that right now market formed these three red candles during the last trading session. Okay, so as we all know, we should not be impulsive. We should mainly wait for the perfect or the correct opportunity. Therefore, do not short the market right away. Overall, the trend is towards the downside. Therefore, do not think about buying opportunities. Okay, in this kind of market or type of market, we should mainly look for shorting opportunity. And best shorting opportunity will be at this red line. In your trading platform, please draw a trend line like this. Okay, so you'll get shorting opportunities at this trend line or at the 50 moving average. Okay, so just at this trend line and the 50 moving average, in your getting opportunities here only. Okay, these two levels only. Right now market is trading here. You do not need to short the market because your risk to reward ratio will not match. And as I always say, never ever compromise with the trading discipline. Therefore, wait for the market to go up. When it will come down, okay, then you just short the market. Hmm. NZD New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen. ইংল্যান্ডে কোভিড, হ্যাঁ দেখো, হ্যাঁ ইংল্যান্ডে থার্ড ওয়েভ এসে দেখো সব বাজার খুলুক, তারপর দেখা যাক কি হয়। হুম। কারণ দেখো বাজার, হ্যাঁ অনেক সময় আমরা যেটা এক্সপেক্ট করে থাকি না ওটা হয় না, আর যেটা এক্সপেক্ট করি না ওটা হয়ে যায়। ঠিক আছে, তো বাজারটা খুলুক, তারপর দেখা যাক কি হয় আর কি। NZD JPY, okay, this is the chart of NZD JPY, and you can see that. Okay, do you see any good trading opportunity here? I do not see much. Can we draw a line here? I think we can draw a line here. Do we have any good support here? I do not see any good support here. Okay, so let's switch to the weekly time frame once and see. Okay, the weekly time frame is very much bullish. Okay, the overall time frame is very much bullish, but if we switch to the 4 hours time frame, okay, okay, overall, mm, nah. Okay, according to me, okay, that this chart does not look good. Okay, this chart does not look good, so I will recommend you to avoid this chart. Okay, because see, overall the trend of the market is towards the upside, but right now we are seeing some good selling pressure from above, and we do not see any proper support also. Okay, the only trading opportunity that I see here is this particular red line or the 50 moving average here. So in case market goes up from here and reverses from this particular resistance, the 50 moving average or the trend line, then you can short the market. But see, overall the market is an uptrend. Okay, therefore um, do not be too aggressive. Okay, do not be too aggressive. So be very careful. If you want to short the market at the resistance, then you can short the market. But personally, I'll avoid this chart because things do not add up. Okay. If you want to short the market here, this is your position to short the market. Okay. At the resistance. So draw a line here or a 50 moving average. Okay. In case market reverses from this particular point or levels, you can short the market. That's it. USD CAD video uploaded. Okay. USD CHF already uploaded. USD JPY already I have uploaded a video. Gold USD already have uploaded. BTC USD. Okay. BTC I do not trade. Personally, I do not trade on BTC Bitcoin. Okay. Because Bitcoins are very volatile. Actually, I have added Bitcoin here because I'm just trying to understand the Bitcoin market. Okay. I'm just trying to understand the Bitcoin volatility here. So okay, as the chart is in front of us right now, okay, let's see, do we have any opportunity here? I think we have a support here. Yes, we have a support here. Overall the market is in a downtrend, but we all know that Bitcoin cryptocurrencies are very crazy. Okay, so we do not have any proper resistance here. Okay, so if it comes down and takes support at this level, okay, 31060, if it comes and takes support at this level, you can go for a buy order. Okay, it looks like okay. To be honest, I'm not an expert on Bitcoin. Okay, I have never traded on Bitcoin. I have just added Bitcoin just few weeks ago just to analyze the chart. Okay, so as the chart is in front of us, so I'm just sharing my analysis. So this looks like a good support to me. Okay, so in case you find taking support here, in case it reverses, you can go for a buy order here. Okay, and this resistance does not look good. In case it reverses from here, okay, you can short the market at 39460. Okay, this looks like a resistance. If it reverses from here, then you can short the market. Okay, in case it reverses, in case it gives a breakout, then if you want to buy, you can buy. But Bitcoins are very volatile. I have never traded personally on Bitcoin. Okay, so this is as the chart was in front of me. So uh, I just told you or shared the support and resistance levels. Okay, that's it. I even do not know whether the weekly chart I should consult or the daily chart. Okay, so I'm not sure. So so please do not mind. Okay, so these are the analysis for the currency pairs. Hopefully you all have understood. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. Okay, this was my first live video, and I know that technically there were many mistakes, so I apologize. I'll try to improve my quality from next time onwards. Thank you so much. All the best. Take care. Bye bye.